When I realized that the boat stopped so often the night before, I began wishing that I'd had time to stop and explore these little villages. Around 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon came another example when we slid into a rather large village, San Pablo. Only later, when I was retracing the trip, did I realize that this was once the leper colony made famous by Che Guevara in Motorcycle Diaries. The San Pablo colony was originally built in 1925, then eventually turned into a kind of agricultural commune, where the leprosy patients, the residents, were required to grow their own food to sustain it. The leper colony was shut down and its patients transported to Iquitos decades ago. But in 1952, Che and his trusty sidekick Alberto spent a couple of weeks here treating and bonding with the patients. At the time, the staff lived on the other side of the river to protect themselves from infection. A few of Che's San Pablo exploits have passed into legend, like his 2-hour swim across the Amazon, his Pisco-fueled speech about one mestizo race from Mexico to the Straits of Magellan, and there was a raft, the Mambo Tango, that was hand-built for Che and Alberto by the colony's staff and residents to continue their journey downstream. Pictures of the Mambo Tango have become iconic, and I assume they set out right about where our boat was docked. Now there's historical evidence of the raft, but did those other things actually happen? Who knows? By their own accounts, Che and Alberto spent their entire trip bullshitting people all over South America, so I've always been a bit skeptical, especially about Che's "We the People" speech. Was it a true story, or was it embellished? We will never know. But how does that old saying go? Print the legend? Yeah, especially when it sells anti-capitalist merch. What, is that too cynical? Again, I was oblivious about San Pablo's significance that Sunday afternoon. Both Motorcycle Diaries and my intellectually adolescent Che affliction were far in the rearview mirror by 2017. While I remembered that he had traveled the river and was even more impressed after being there, both my memory of and interest in minute Che details were mostly dormant. Still, in retrospect, I wish that I had remembered San Pablo's historical context. I may have been less fascinated with this dude taking a bath.